2.5-year war between rival warlords in Sudan has taken another catastrophic turn. In the Darfur city of Fasher, captured last week by the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF are accused of mass executions.
Once you leave the gates of the city, the bodies start. Some were killed by thirst, some by exhaustion, some by their injuries.
The children's families were killed by a drone. They went to the soup kitchen to bring breakfast, and on their way back, the drone hit them.
Analysts at Yale University studying satellite images say it appears the RSF has dug mass graves and is disposing of bodies, including possibly over 400 at this hospital alone.
The most depraved acts of violence that we have seen, people being put in pits and put in trenches around the city and chased into the desert, the vast desert as well, and hunted down by the RSF, with them calling them slaves.
The Sudanese armed forces, which had been trying to hold on to Fasher, negotiated with their rival, the RSF, to allow their overwhelmed forces to leave. The RSF forces, who are largely Arab, then entered Fasher on October the 26th and took vengeance against civilians, who are mostly black or non-Arab farmers.
Also psychological trauma that all these people went through, and all the orphans we are seeing, entire families completely destroyed.
Doctors in Tawila, the closest sanctuary for those fleeing Fasher, say the number of people arriving was in the thousands at first, but not now, begging the question, where are the rest of Fasher's 250,000 residents? Many have long feared the potential for more horrific atrocities. 2 decades ago, the predecessor of the RSF, a militia known as the Janjaweed, executed as many as 300,000 people in Darfur in what was widely seen as a genocide. And the RSF has been repeatedly accused of massacring tens of thousands more civilians in this war.
This is because there's a very straight through line between all of these attacks. It's the same perpetrators, the same victim communities, under the same sort of political conditions.
While this war has deep roots, the recent trigger for the fighting was the implosion of a partnership between two generals, General al-Burhan of the Sudanese Armed Forces and General Dagalo of the RSF. Since 2023, battles have raged across Africa's third largest nation, with up to 30 million people in need of humanitarian assistance.
One night, every patient we screened under 5 years old was affected by severe malnutrition. It's horrible, and they've been starving for months in Fasher.
The role of outside countries, especially the United Arab Emirates, has made the war deadlier. Rights groups say the UAE has supplied weapons to the RSF, including advanced drones. The UAE's government denies involvement.
The UAE is making a lot of money from Sudanese gold and African gold in general. Sudan is Africa's third largest producer of gold and has become a very important, for some time now, a very important producer of gold that ends up in the gold markets of Dubai.
So far, efforts by the United States, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, known as the Quad, to broker a ceasefire have failed, and neither the United States nor other countries have put significant pressure on the UAE to stop supporting the Rapid Support Forces. With the fall of Fasher, Sudan is for now effectively partitioned, with the Sudanese army holding the east and the RSF in control in Darfur.
Grand aspirations of the RSF is that they continue eastwards into the southwesterly Kordofans region, and then they say further into the center, into Khartoum, and further along into the Red Sea coast, furthest to the east, which has always been the military objective of the RSF. This is sort of a national level plan they have to unseat the authority of the Sudanese armed forces.
20 years ago, it took a concerted effort by the United Nations and the international community to create safe zones in Darfur, which saved countless lives. There's no evidence of such a commitment now.